The number one mistake that people make with their hip posture is that they go into what's called an anterior pelvic tilt. So the pelvis tips forward and the spine wants to go backwards like this, and this compresses these discs right here and starts to compress these nerves right here, causing lower back pain. But if you try this out, I'll bet you anything it's gonna fix it and make it feel good. And don't worry, I'm gonna share 2 moves with you that is gonna really help, okay? Before I do though, the reason why you're in this pelvic posture pulled forward like this is because the muscles inside your hip flexors, your psoas and your hip flexor muscles, are often really tight. And you need to stretch them, allowing the pelvis to settle back down like this, releasing the pressure off the discs and the nerves, and making your lower back feel better. So give these stretches a shot. Now this first stretch is a standing hip flexor stretch. Now I like this one so much because you can do this like waiting in line at the bank or the grocery store. So do it frequently and it'll stretch those muscles and reset your pelvic posture. Take 1 step forward, 1 step back. We're not on one line, so we're not worrying about balance so much, okay? So a little bit of space between your feet like this. Turn your pelvis forward, and then imagine you're squeezing your glutes and tucking your pelvis under like this. Now immediately you'll feel a stretch on the top of your hip and maybe even into your abdomen. And if you want to deepen the stretch, you can even lift your arm overhead and do a very slight side bend, and you'll feel it deep inside here. Hold this for 60 seconds on the left, and then hold this for 60 seconds on the right side, and then go to the next stretch. Okay, and this second one really helps build awareness in your pelvic posture and also loosen up your hip structures too. So grab onto your hips like this, and all you're gonna do is imagine pointing your tailbone forward as much as possible, squeezing the glute muscles, and then arching the back a little bit, but not excessively because you're already in this position. And just go back and forth like this for around 30 to 60 seconds to loosen up those hips, and make sure you don't pause here at the end. Instead, pause in the middle where your pelvis is nice and flat, and see if you can do that frequently throughout the day to make sure that you have good pelvic posture so you can stop having lower back pain.